While we frequently use the word knowledge in its noun or adjective form, but a very few have done a video on knowledge as an independent subject. What is knowledge in simple words? The fact or condition of knowing something with a familiarity gained through experience and association, acquaintance with or understanding of a science, art, or technique. The fact or conditioning of being aware of something. In our childhood days, we heard stories of old wise man in a village who used to advise or help the villagers in addressing their problems and guiding them. One would really wonder if this old wise man was competent enough to do this. On a relative basis, every village or cluster of villages in India in the olden days used to have at least one person who would be experienced, intelligent, maybe not formally educated, but through their sermons guided the people. With evolution of civilizations in India, people started getting educated, understanding, and exposure was more. But this old man still exists. Incidentally, they are now called coaches or mentors. There are four types of knowledge. Cognitive theorists have researched at length about the progression and refinement of knowledge and experience over time as individuals develop expertise. During this progression, four types of knowledge are developed: declarative, procedural, contextual, and somatic. What does declarative knowledge consist of? By definition, declarative knowledge is the knowledge of particular facts as potentially expressed by our theories, concepts, principles, schematics, and ideas. This type of knowledge that a person possesses constitute their understanding of the world and the way that it works. This knowledge that is provided is not a means to an end, but a component of a larger and intentional development process designed to create synergy between education and experience. Two, procedural knowledge, also known as knowing how and sometimes referred to as practical knowledge, imperative knowledge, or performative. Three, contextual knowledge, which is evoked by situations and events and loosely tied up to a task or a goal. 4. Somatic or embodied knowing is experimental knowledge that involves senses, perceptions, and mind body action and reaction. Western culture has been dominated by separation of cognitive knowledge from embodied knowledge and the distrust of bodily knowing. For leadership application, declarative, procedure, contextual knowledge alone are not sufficient to be an adaptive learner and a leader. In addition, one must possess knowledge about themselves as learners and about the skills they need to lead effectively. Additionally, leadership exercises focuses on mindfulness, dialogue, and somatic learning assist leaders in learning to be present in unfolding situations, noticing and uprooting negative emotions, and truly appreciating the varied people they will be asked to lead. There are five sources of knowledge. What are they? The source of new knowledge are authority, intuition, scientific empiricism, and an educated guess. Authority, intuition, and an educated guess are all sources of hypothesis, but scientific empiricism is the only source of new knowledge. What are the main sources of knowledge? Four standard basic sources: perception, memory, consciousness, and reason. A basic source yields knowledge or justified belief without positive dependence on another source. The four methods of acquiring knowledge are as shown in the chart. Finally, why is knowledge important in life? Knowledge is important for personal growth and development. Knowledge also solves a problem. It sharpens the skills like reasoning and problem solving. A strong base of knowledge helps the brain function more smoothly and effectively.
For more videos, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Hit the bell icon to get notifications of new uploaded videos. Also, please share your comments.